The number one limiting beliefs that you can have in this life is thinking that your perspective is right all the time. You put yourself in so much danger because if you think that you're always right, how would you know when you're actually wrong? You must dig deeper. You must get outside of this box of yours and go outwardly. Go out there and see different cultures and go get a coach, because you need someone that can hold you accountable. Not saying that you're right all the time, you're wrong all the time, but you need a different perspective, because what if you're stuck one day and you like, I feel right to be stuck. I feel like it's right for me to be in this position. I didn't do anything to deserve to actually grow. And you're probably wrong. That would be a good time for you to actually go seek help and get someone to help you get unstuck, because you must adapt a new perspective in order to get out of your situation if you're feeling stuck. I remember me, whenever I felt stuck, I would go around people that maybe was a little bit more successful than me, and I would get their perspective on what do they do when they're stuck. Or some people will answer and say, I don't get stuck all the time. You being stuck, it starts off with a thought, and that thought manifests itself physically. And that's when you feel like you can't move. That's when you feel like you're sinking. So they taught me, when the thought actually comes in that wants you to be stagnant or be stuck, to do the opposite right then and there. Don't fall victim to the thought. You must shift your limiting belief and get around people that thinks differently. Because if you stay in the same environment, in the same area with the same people, 9 times out of 10, there's no growth. No growth. You will be the same. You will be doing the same thing 5 years from now. So you must spread your wings and be coachable, where you're able to get in a different environment and ask the right questions. See others' perspective about you and your situation. And the best thing is, sometimes it's people that don't even know you that gives you the best advice. I've tried this, and I've been so successful at it, because I knew I had to get to the point to know, well, I don't know everything. I know some things, but I don't know everything. And I need help with this certain situation. I need help with my belief system. So I challenge you this week, go out and encounter people, go talk to people that you probably wouldn't talk to. People that can challenge you in return. People that wouldn't normally agree with you. And see how much of a change will begin to happen when you begin to see your situation from another's perspective. It's life-changing and it's humbling. So you can put your ego to the side and actually receive what people have to say. It's okay sometimes to be like, you know what, I got it, I can do it. But when you're feeling stuck, you got to get a different perspective. You have to get a different perspective in order to get out of your situation. Like, you can even just go to a new restaurant, and it could be a Thai restaurant, it could be a Jamaican, whatever it is. But just sit there and make sure you engage with the people that's there. If you're somebody that kind of keep to yourself and you don't you're not the one to spark conversations, be that person. Be that person to spark a conversation and actually go and talk to people. You'll see yourself just you'll see yourself you'll begin to shift and you'll begin to become more comfortable. Something that was uncomfortable at first, you will begin to see how your body shifts once you're able to become uncomfortable. Like it's weird. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but challenge yourself. It's time for you to get unstuck. The most dangerous place in the world that you can be is in the middle of a busy intersection. You have to make a decision. You have to take a leap of faith. If you're staying doing the same routine, no change will come. Change come after you change your mind, after you make the decision. That's when change actually comes. And you don't want to be that person that's like, man, well, I could have did this. I could have tried this. And you had 20 years to develop yourself and you never did anything but just stay content. What if 1 year you got uncomfortable? So here's the pattern. We're so used to being comfortable and sacrificing who we are for 30 years than being uncomfortable for 1 year or 2 years to get what you truly desire out of life. You got to be willing to get uncomfortable. You got to be willing to get feedback. You can't just hold yourself at this high regard. Like, I got it all together. I can figure it out. I don't need nobody. We need people. You need me. I need you. We need people. Because that's how the world rotates. Everything around us began in the mind. Every opportunity that you had, someone gave you that opportunity. Once you made the decision. So why not go and get a different perspective? Why not go and talk to people that you don't even know and see what they see about your situation? Because they probably can help you. I know. It's time for a shift. It's time for a change. And you feel it, and the whole universe feels it as well. Go out there and become the best version of you. That's what the world is waiting on. The best version of you. It's risky, yes, but the risk betting on yourself is worth it. I just wanted to come and share this with you all because we get so caught up in our environment of things not working, where if you just will leave that perspective and that environment and enter a new environment, things will shift. Things will begin to work out for you. Things will begin to make sense. You will change. Your environment will begin to change, but you have to take that leap of faith. Too many of us are stagnated for no reason. If you want a different result, you have to do something different. You cannot stay the same. You cannot stay the same. No. It's time to push yourself. This year is over with. Start your New Year's resolution now. Become who you need to become now. Don't wait till the next year. You can change today. You can change today. So stop sitting on your couch, not doing what you're supposed to do. Go at it. Celebrate the small wins. Enjoy yourself, enjoy life, put in the work what you need to put in, do what you need to do. Your future self will thank you. Your future self will be so grateful by you making a different decision, by you changing up the pattern. So I'm here to tell you, change your perspective. And when you do, life will shift.